Hello everybody, this is Kelly with the video coming at you again for June 21st, 2022. Well, it's a beautiful sunset outside, the birds are chirping, the weather is nice, and the vibrations are up. Hope everybody's doing well. Sorry I haven't quite got to all your videos to give you likes and comments, but I've gotten the point now on my channel that it's just so much to where I can't go to every single body. But I try my best, I give it all I got, and I'm always trying. But I also want to say in this video too, in the world of YouTube, before you can really help others, you also have to help yourself. Because if you don't do that, you're gonna lose. That's just nature, and that's just the way life is. You can go into live streams, you can try to be the nicest person in the world, but in the end, for the most part, people, they only care about themselves. It's not really about you. And there comes a time in every YouTuber's life that you have to go above and beyond. So now I'm at the point now where it's time for me to take the internet by storm. I've said that. A lot of people laugh at me when I say it, but it's to that time now where I have to transition into that phase. I've done my time. I've supported everybody that I could support. I've given all the super chats I could give. And so what I've come to realize, there's only a couple people that on YouTube that really, that I think really stand out is above and beyond to the exception. People like Rochelle Vlogs USA and Lexus Robocop Dude. You two are the biggest supporters. And James Gype too. I value you. I really think you're awesome. I'm sorry I had to cancel my membership on you, but times are getting expensive and I have to start generating revenue for myself because I don't got time to run around and do this and that. I have time to get it done. And I've said that when I started creating this YouTube channel, I said I was going to get it done. And I meant it. And there's one thing about me, I always back up what I say. If you don't ever back up what you say, basically you're not a real man. That just goes to the law of YouTube. So the time has come for me to go above and beyond to the next level on YouTube. And I still try my best to support everybody and to give everybody the value to get things moving. But for me, this is my job. Nobody's really trying to give me a job. So in the end, you create your own job and you get it done and you make it happen. And there's no other way to put it. I've been on YouTube for a long time. I do have psychic power. I do have an open third eye, and I see a lot of stuff that's not really the best sometimes, but we're not going to go into detail about that. But what I've been coming to know, when you're doing YouTube, you got to really look out for yourself, because if you don't, things aren't going to work out for you. That's just the nature of YouTube. Yesterday, I was doing a live stream talking about you need to get sometimes real active subscribers. There comes a time where you do have to spend money for your channel. You have to invest in it. And if you're not doing that, you're not going to have, and things aren't going to happen. You're not going to get it done. Because for me, my plan is to get to 1 to 10 million subscribers. And even though I don't really have an employment, I'm going to figure out a way to get it done. Because I am the chosen one. I do have power. And I know people in YouTube that people don't think I know. I'll just say it like this, and this is truth being told. I actually own part of YouTube. I don't like to talk about it. I don't like to say those things, but I'm a little more powerful than I come off to be. I'm not really one of the owners of YouTube. I just know somebody that does own it. And we're friends, and so sometimes, you gotta sometimes people need to, it's always good to kind of not really reveal who you really are. Because, it's good. Because for me, what I always do is I like to test people. I give everybody a test. And for the people that pass my test, you guys get rewarded in the end. You get rewarded and you get blessed. So I've had a handful of people that have pretty much passed my test. So when the test is passed, then later on, you guys that passed my test will thrive and be a huge success on YouTube. So the message in this video is, don't ever judge a book by its cover for who they are and what they are. The golden rule of YouTube, always accept for everybody for who they are and what they are. And sometimes people fault on that. And now we're in a time when things are forever changing. Our society's changing. Everything is changing. The way this world once was will never be that way again. So there's a lot of people out there that do have a huge influence on YouTube. I happen to be one of those type of people. So people can believe me or not, but in the end, a lot of people are going to be surprised. I'm not saying that to be boastful, to be arrogant, to be meowbung, or it's just some people have connections, and I'm happen to be one of those type of people. Said that from the beginning. That's how I was able to grow my channel from 0 subscribers to basically 12,500 within under a year. So for me, not having a job, not really having employment, and having a family that basically disowned me, I think I did an amazing job on that. Despite the circumstances. So, and the reason why I was able to go where I was going on YouTube is because of the connections that I have. So, I just want to say in the video, there's been a handful of people that have passed my test, and then you're all going to thrive and go big on YouTube. Because I'll get you there. People like you, like Lexus Robocop Dude and Rochelle Vlogs USA. And truth being told, I just got over the coronavirus, so that was like my final test. That was my final test to see who would be there for me and who would not. So some people passed the test, some people failed. So we're not going to go into detail about that. So I just wanted to say that. So just don't ever judge a book by its cover. Because you can look at somebody, but you never really know what they possess inside of them. A lot of people don't really understand the value of that. So basically what I'm also saying too, a lot of people need to learn how to open their minds up. You got to open your mind. You got to be open-minded and adaptable. That is some of the biggest traits that you can have to thrive on YouTube. And so that's where we're at. And I appreciate everybody that's come to my channel and give me likes, give me comments. I appreciate some of the super chats that I've gotten, like Rochelle Vlogs USA. You've been a really big help on that. So sometimes in YouTube, in the world of YouTube too, you can't be too selfish. So I've had some people that have failed my test on that. So, so that's where we're at. So if there's anything that I'm going to do to anybody, I'm going to inspire the world. Because I'll get there. I'll get to 10 million subscribers. I know how to do it. With no money. See, that's the real kicker when you can do something like that and you can do it without having $50,000. So I'm just kind of walking here doing a video. So I wanted to make it about 10 minutes. Because I do a lot of live streaming that sometimes I gotta, sometimes you gotta make the videos too, because part of being a YouTuber too, being successful, is you have to raise your vibrational frequency. And by letting this evening sun shine on you, it's how you get it done and how you make it happen. So now that I'm getting into step 2 of ramping things up on YouTube, so Get ready. It's going to happen. This old man's going to take the internet by storm. Because if there's one thing I always do, I always back up everything that I say. You got to do it. Say what you do and do what you say. Always back up what you say. And I always say that I'm going to take the internet by storm. It's not hard to do it. You don't need to have the money to do it. You just have to have the right type of connections. And then voila. So that's pretty much of this for this video. If you like this video, like, comment, share. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. And then I will see you all in the next live stream. God bless you all. And thank you for the people that did pass my test. God bless you and have a great night.